Okay, so sorry, I'm just first time I record on this computer. Okay, just checking my OBS. All right, test. Okay, everything looks okay here. Okay, so we are actually no, we're going here. Okay, so we are starting the Arduino unit. Okay, so the examples I'm going to work out, I'm just going to work out the first one just to prove how to proceed. So you go Unit 3 Arduino, 4 Arduino examples, right? Okay. It's actually 5 because there's a fifth one here that you should attempt. Okay. Um, yeah, so we'll just try this one here. So this is the first example. Okay, so I'm assuming that you've read on the Arduinos what it is, what are the, right? Because there's other things to read before attempting to do those. Okay, so you go on Tinkercad, circuits. Okay, and I'm just going to start a brand new one. If I always find Tinkercad is designed funny. Oh, there was one here. Okay, this is not this. Circuits, editing. Those are started. Ay, ay, ay. Right, right. So it's actually already created for you here, but that's really not what you should do, right? Even the ultrasonic. Okay, I actually didn't realize that. Um, so you could even use, okay, this is really excellent actually. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. Seriously, how do I get just the basic? It's because I'm not logged in. I am logged in, new. I guess what I'm doing here can be still useful. Are you kidding me? Okay, so, right? Just to show to you, like, okay, this is so random. Okay, so I had to log in, go new, and then hit the Tinkercad. Okay, this is, I'm finding their website is a bit clunky. That's my personal opinion. Like, I'm happy to disagree. So you hit circuit. I'm just trying to create from scratch, right? Create new. Oh. Okay, so we need a breadboard. Actually, you probably could start just with the Arduino. Okay, now the Arduino that they give us is a Uno, right? So it's a bit different than what we have. We have the Nano, but it's the same idea. Okay, so we're doing the blank, right? So you need a 200 ohm resistor. It doesn't need to be exactly 200. It could be 100, and you need an LED. And you can go on any of those pins here, it makes no difference. So let's put a resistor. There we go. I'll go on pin 7. Okay. LED. Now you see, right, the notch is here, so that will go to the negative, right, to the ground. Okay. So I'll connect here, and then I'll connect ground. Does that make sense? What I did, right? Like the arrow is going to the ground, right? Now this guy, it's the value, 1K. So we'll go 0.2, 0.2K, doesn't like that, 0.2. Did it work? 200 ohms, right? You should recognize kilo, mega, milli, micro here. Okay, it had worked. Okay. Okay, well, so that's all there is on the circuit side of things. So it's really simple. Your goal is just to blink an LED. Now you hit code. This is the part here. You hit this. Now you could do it in Scratch, but that's not what I want you to do because we're going to, yes, I'm sure. Okay, so they actually give you right now the example for the blink, because the blink is the basic starter code, right? So go in blink here. You're going to copy paste. Oh, I was on my analog. Did I do a boo-boo here? Oh no, that works. Pin 7 of the digital. That works. Okay. Actually, let's just pause and look at this. Right? So you see there's digital pins on this side, and there's your analog pins here. Okay, so this is going to be quite important. Notice the pin numbers start at 0, right? It's kind of why I called my first unit Unit 0, to get you started to think in that manner, right? In computer language, the first one is often 0, right? And your last one is the last item number minus 1, right? So the last one here is the 6th, but this is actually a 5. And same here, this is actually 14, but it's D13, if that makes sense, because you start at 0. Okay, and then my code, right? This is my code, right? So this is a bit silly here because it's the same that I had, but you'll have to do that for the other ones, right? So you copy paste this into your Tinkercad code, and then copy paste this. Okay. Oh, this is the built-in, so that doesn't work. So it should be D7. And then that should be D7. And that should be D7. Yeah, I'm just thinking. Let's put that to 500 because I find it's too slow. Otherwise, let's go to 300. So that'll give, that's milliseconds. And so that should give you a, I'm so sorry. Okay, let's run that. You just hit start simulation. Okay, so it doesn't like D7. Okay, so I don't do those every day. And so how do you represent the input outputs, digital write? Let's just check digital write. Oh, you call it the number. So it's literally the number, right? So you see here 13, right? That's literally the number of the pin. Oh, did I? Let's try that again. Okay, there you go. Okay, so this is working. You should see the LED blink. Okay, so important things to have in your Arduino code. You need a void setup function. Notice the syntax here. And you need the void loop. Notice curly opening, closing, void loop, opening, closing. So we'll go more in details about how to use each of those lines here, how they work. Okay, but notice the argument is given within brackets, and then yeah. So we'll go more in details on how those work. Right now, my first goal is just to have you experiment with those 4 and actually 5 example of circuits and codes. Okay, so try them on the Arduinos, and we'll discuss that in the next class. All right? Okay, stay well.